It's a privilege to stand before you today to talk about something that is at the very heart of achieving success, happiness, and fulfillment in life. Dreaming big. The phrase dream big might seem like just an inspiring catchphrase, but it's more than that. It's the cornerstone of everything that pushes us beyond the limits of our current circumstances and into a future full of possibility. Dreaming big begins with embracing the idea that anything is possible. The power of a big dream lies in the belief that there are no limits to what you can achieve. When you think beyond your current circumstances and imagine a future full of possibilities, you unlock a sense of potential that might have been hidden by self-imposed boundaries or societal expectations. This mindset is not just about wishful thinking or idle fantasy. It's about envisioning a future that defies the limitations you or others may have placed on you. Most people grow up learning to conform to certain expectations. What careers are realistic, what paths are considered achievable, and what goals are deemed reasonable. From a young age, society teaches us to play it safe, to follow the established routes, and to measure our success against certain standards. But the moment you choose to dream big, you are choosing to step outside those constraints. You are allowing yourself the freedom to imagine a future where there are no boundaries, where your goals are not limited by your current resources, or where you are not restricted by the opinions of others. The first step in dreaming big is to let go of the idea that you must only pursue what feels safe or possible. So often people set their goals based on what they believe they can accomplish with their current knowledge, skills, or resources. This can keep you trapped in a cycle of mediocrity where you are only striving to meet basic expectations rather than striving for something extraordinary. Dreaming big, however, requires you to think beyond what you currently know. It asks you to believe that what may seem impossible today is only a challenge to overcome tomorrow. When you embrace possibility, you free yourself from the limits of your current thinking. This kind of mindset shift is liberating. It takes you from playing small and thinking in terms of what you can achieve now to thinking in terms of what you could achieve with time, effort, and perseverance. The world is full of examples of individuals who dreamed big and achieved incredible things, even when it seemed unlikely or impossible. The Wright brothers dreamed of flight at a time when most people thought it was a mere fantasy. Elon Musk dreamed of a future where space travel and electric vehicles were the norm, when both ideas seemed out of reach. These individuals didn't let the current limitations of technology, society, or public opinion define their dreams. They chose to believe that the impossible was within reach if they were willing to work for it. Dreaming big also means allowing yourself to think beyond the obvious. It's not about just wishing for success or hoping for a better life. It's about truly imagining what a remarkable life could look like for you. It might be creating something entirely new, discovering a solution to a problem that hasn't been solved yet, or even radically changing the course of your life in a way that surprises others. The beauty of dreaming big is that it pushes you to think outside of the box and challenge what you thought was possible. This idea of embracing possibility requires you to shift from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. A fixed mindset tells you that your abilities and talents are set in stone. It suggests that the level of success you can achieve is determined by the limitations of your current knowledge or skills. A growth mindset, on the other hand, opens you up to the idea that you can learn, grow, and adapt. It enables you to see setbacks as learning opportunities and challenges as stepping stones on your path to something greater. When you embrace the idea that anything is possible, you are tapping into the power of growth. And that mindset will fuel your ambition and drive to achieve things that others may think are out of reach. At the core of dreaming big is the understanding that there are no limits to what you can achieve. There are no rigid definitions of success or achievement. Those are concepts that can be reimagined and expanded. Success doesn't have to look like what others tell you it should be. Your dream may take a completely unique shape, and that's perfectly okay. Dreaming big doesn't mean copying someone else's journey or following in their footsteps. It means carving your own path, inspired by the belief that you have something extraordinary to offer the world. One of the greatest gifts of dreaming big is the ability to envision a future that is more expansive and fulfilling than anything you could have imagined within the confines of the ordinary. As you allow yourself to dream bigger, you create a mental space where impossible ideas can take root. This process is not just about ambition. It's about believing that you deserve to create something meaningful and impactful in the world. It's about seeing yourself as someone capable of achieving far more than the limitations of your circumstances would suggest. To dream big is to accept that the journey may not be easy and it may not happen overnight. But the beauty of dreaming big is that it instills in you a sense of purpose and determination. When you believe that anything is possible, you approach every challenge with the mindset that it's not a barrier, but an opportunity to learn and grow. You begin to take steps with confidence, knowing that even when things get tough, the dream itself is worth the effort. It becomes a driving force, propelling you forward regardless of the obstacles you might face along the way. So the first step in dreaming big is to open your mind and heart to the boundless possibilities of the future. Let go of the constraints that have held you back and allow yourself to imagine what could be. Dreaming big isn't about having a perfect plan or being certain of every step. It's about believing in the potential of what could happen when you dare to reach beyond the ordinary. It's about seeing the world not for what it is, but for what it could become with your unique vision, courage, and effort. Embrace possibility and let that belief fuel the journey toward your greatest aspirations. Overcoming fear and doubt is one of the most critical steps in dreaming big and achieving any significant goal. Fear and self-doubt are natural emotions that arise when we venture into the unknown, especially when we challenge ourselves to reach beyond our comfort zone. However, these feelings should not be seen as insurmountable obstacles. Instead, they can serve as indicators that we are on the verge of something great. Understanding how to deal with fear and doubt is essential for anyone who seeks to live a life filled with purpose, passion, and extraordinary achievements. Fear, in many ways, is a survival mechanism. It is built into us as humans to be cautious of things that seem dangerous, uncertain, or beyond our control. While this instinct serves us in certain situations when it comes to pursuing big dreams, fear can often become paralyzing. It manifests in many forms. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown, and sometimes even fear of success. These fears can make us question whether we are truly capable of achieving our goals or if the journey is worth the risk. But here's the truth. Fear is not a sign that you should abandon your dreams. It is a sign that you are pushing yourself outside your comfort zone. Every successful person, from entrepreneurs to athletes to artists, has experienced fear at some point in their journey. The key is learning how to face that fear head on and not allow it to control you. Fear is only powerful if you let it define your actions. When you acknowledge your fear and push through it, you gain control over it and it loses its power. One way to overcome fear is by reframing your perspective on it. Instead of viewing fear as a barrier to success, see it as a signal that you are about to grow. Fear can be a powerful motivator, urging you to prepare, plan, and push forward with even more determination. The more you embrace fear as part of the process, the less it will paralyze you. For instance, when you think about the fears you face in pursuing big dreams, whether it's speaking in public, starting a new business, or trying something unfamiliar, understand that these fears are universal. Almost everyone who has achieved great things has faced similar doubts. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is not the absence of fear, but the ability to act despite it. Another aspect of overcoming fear involves recognizing that failure is not the end of the road, but part of the journey. Often the fear of failure keeps people from taking risks, but it's essential to realize that failure does not mean you are incapable or inadequate. In fact, failure can be one of the most valuable learning tools on the path to success. Every failure teaches you something, whether it's a lesson in perseverance, a correction in your approach, or a new strategy for moving forward. Many of the world's greatest innovators, leaders, and creators failed numerous times before they achieved success. The ability to learn from failure and not be discouraged by it is what sets successful people apart. The key is to shift your mindset from seeing failure as a personal shortcoming to viewing it as an opportunity to improve and grow. Self-doubt is another common barrier that prevents us from dreaming big. Self-doubt often arises when we compare ourselves to others or when we question our own abilities. We might wonder, who am I to dream this big? Or am I good enough to succeed at this? These thoughts are all part of the internal dialogue that can hold us back from pursuing our goals. Overcoming self-doubt starts with changing the narrative you tell yourself. Instead of focusing on your perceived weaknesses, recognize and acknowledge your strengths. You have unique talent, skills, and experiences that make you capable of achieving great things. The road to success isn't about being perfect. It's about being persistent, resourceful, and adaptable. One of the most powerful ways to combat self-doubt is through positive self-affirmation and visualization. Start by affirming your worth and your abilities every day. Remind yourself of past accomplishments and the times when you've overcome challenges. By focusing on your successes, no matter how small they may seem, you build confidence in your ability to succeed. Visualization can also play a crucial role in overcoming doubt. Imagine yourself achieving your big dreams in vivid detail and allow yourself to experience the feelings of pride and accomplishment that come with it. When you visualize success, you rewire your brain to see those dreams as possible, shifting the narrative from doubt to belief. The environment you surround yourself with can also influence your ability to overcome fear and doubt. If you are constantly exposed to negative influences or people who reinforce your insecurities, it will be much harder to break free from fear and self-doubt. Surround yourself with people who uplift and support you, who believe in your dreams and who push you to be the best version of yourself. Seek out mentors, coaches, or friends who have already achieved what you aspire to accomplish. Their experiences can serve as powerful reminders that overcoming fear and doubt is not only possible, but necessary for growth. Another crucial aspect of overcoming fear and doubt is cultivating resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks, challenges, and adversity. It's about developing the strength to keep going even when things get tough. When you dream big, you are bound to encounter obstacles that test your resolve. These challenges can come in many forms: financial difficulties, personal struggles, or even the external pressures of pursuing an unconventional path. Resilience is what enables you to face these challenges without giving up. It's the understanding that setbacks are not permanent and that you have the inner strength to navigate through difficult times. Setting bold, clear goals is one of the most important actions you can take in your journey to dream big and achieve your aspirations. Goals are the roadmap that turns your dreams from abstract ideas into tangible outcomes. While dreaming big might inspire you to think beyond the ordinary, it's setting clear goals that provide you with the structure and direction needed to make those dreams a reality. Without clear goals, your dreams remain just that, dreams, ungrounded in the practical steps required to bring them to life. The first step in setting bold goals is ensuring that your goals are aligned with your biggest dreams. It's important to recognize that your goals should reflect what you truly want to achieve, not what others expect of you or what seems most attainable. Often, people make the mistake of setting small or vague goals because they are afraid of aiming too high. However, setting goals that challenge you and push you to stretch beyond your limits is essential to growth and achievement. Bold goals require you to step outside your comfort zone and go after what you genuinely desire, even if it feels intimidating at first. Once you've defined your big dreams, it's essential to break them down into smaller, more manageable goals. While your ultimate vision might seem overwhelming, the process of breaking it down allows you to see the incremental steps that need to be taken. Each small goal acts as a building block that brings you closer to the larger objective. The process of setting smaller goals can provide a sense of accomplishment and motivation along the way, ensuring that you remain focused and energized even during the more challenging moments. These smaller goals should be specific and measurable. Vague goals like be successful or become rich aren't helpful because they lack clarity and a clear path to success. Instead, your goals should have precise, measurable outcomes, such as earn a promotion in the next year, or increase my savings by 20% over the next 6 months. When goals are specific, they become easier to track and manage. Moreover, measurable goals allow you to assess your progress and make adjustments if necessary, ensuring that you are always moving toward your desired outcome. A key component of setting bold, clear goals is ensuring that they are both realistic and aspirational. It's important that your goals are challenging enough to inspire growth and push you to work harder.
but also grounded in reality so that they remain achievable. Setting goals that are too ambitious or unrealistic can lead to frustration, burnout, or discouragement. On the other hand, setting goals that are too easy or uninspiring will not push you to grow or reach your full potential. The balance lies in finding goals that stretch you while also being attainable with the right effort and mindset. Another important aspect of goal setting is establishing a timeline. Setting deadlines for your goals helps to create a sense of urgency and accountability. Without a timeline, it's easy to procrastinate or become complacent, assuming that there's always time in the future to accomplish what you've set out to do. A timeline helps to solidify your commitment and encourages consistent action. For example, if your goal is to write a book, setting a timeline for completing the first draft within 6 months or having the book published within a year helps keep you on track and motivated. The sense of urgency that comes with a timeline pushes you to stay focused and take consistent action toward achieving your goals. Once you have your goals in place, it's crucial to create an action plan. A goal without a plan is simply a wish. An action plan breaks down the steps you need to take to achieve your goal. It identifies the tasks, resources, and timelines required for each step along the way. This step-by-step approach makes the process of achieving your goals much more manageable and less overwhelming. Without a clear plan, you might find yourself lost in the complexities of your dream or unsure of where to begin. By having a clear action plan, you're not just setting goals, you're also ensuring that you have the tools and strategies needed to succeed. Accountability is also essential when it comes to setting and achieving bold goals. When you set goals for yourself, it can be easy to let them slide if you don't have someone holding you accountable. Share your goals with others, whether it's a friend, mentor, or coach, so that they can check in on your progress and provide support when needed. Having someone to answer to can significantly increase your chances of success. Additionally, tracking your progress regularly and adjusting your plan as needed ensures that you stay on course, even when challenges arise. When setting bold goals, it's essential to maintain a sense of flexibility. While it's important to be committed to your goals, life often presents unexpected challenges, changes, or opportunities. Being able to adapt and adjust your goals or plans in response to new information or circumstances can prevent feelings of frustration or failure. Flexibility allows you to remain focused on your overall vision while remaining open to alternative paths or solutions. Sometimes your original plan might need to change due to factors outside your control, and that's okay. Flexibility is a sign of strength, not weakness, because it enables you to keep moving forward no matter the obstacles. One powerful technique for staying motivated and focused on your goals is to visualize your success. Take time regularly to imagine what it will feel like when you achieve your goal. Visualize the emotions, the sense of accomplishment, and the rewards that will come with reaching your target. This mental exercise helps you stay motivated during difficult moments and reinforces the belief that your goals are not only achievable but inevitable if you continue taking consistent action. Finally, don't be afraid to reassess and reframe your goals if needed. Over time, your dreams and desires may evolve, and that's okay. The process of setting goals is not static. It's a dynamic practice that requires you to check in with yourself and make adjustments as necessary. If you find that one of your goals no longer aligns with your overall vision or values, don't hesitate to revise it or replace it with something that resonates more deeply with your current aspirations. In conclusion, setting bold, clear goals is a powerful strategy for turning your dreams into reality. By breaking down your dreams into specific, measurable, and time-bound goals, you create a concrete roadmap that leads you from where you are to where you want to be. Clear goals provide direction, accountability, and motivation while ensuring that you remain focused on what truly matters. With a strong plan, flexibility, and consistent action, your bold goals will serve as stepping stones that guide you toward the extraordinary future you envision. Taking consistent action is one of the most crucial aspects of turning your big dreams into reality. While setting goals and dreaming big are essential first steps, the true transformation happens when you take deliberate, focused, and consistent action toward those goals. Action is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be, and it's the key to making progress, overcoming obstacles, and building momentum. Without action, even the best intentions and plans are nothing more than wishes or fantasies. Consistent action is more than just checking tasks off a to-do list. It's about making the choice every day to move closer to your dreams, no matter how small the steps may seem. It requires dedication, discipline, and the willingness to put in the work day in and day out, even when you don't see immediate results. The journey to success is rarely linear, and there will undoubtedly be challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt along the way. But the key to success lies in your ability to keep moving forward, no matter how difficult it may seem. One of the biggest challenges many people face is the temptation to wait for the perfect moment to start or take action. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that you need more knowledge, more resources, or more time before you can begin. However, the truth is there is never a perfect moment. The best time to take action is now. Waiting for ideal conditions can result in missed opportunities and prolonged stagnation. Every step you take toward your goal, no matter how small, brings you closer to your desired outcome. The key is to stop waiting for perfection and start with what you have, knowing that you can always adjust, learn, and grow along the way. To make consistent action a habit, it's important to develop a routine that keeps you engaged with your goals every day. Building a daily routine centered around your dreams creates a sense of structure and discipline, which helps you stay focused and motivated. Consistency is what separates those who eventually achieve their dreams from those who give up along the way. Small daily actions add up over time and compound into significant progress. It might not seem like much to spend 15 minutes a day working toward your goal, but over the course of weeks, months, or years, that effort will accumulate and bring you closer to where you want to be. This doesn't mean you need to dedicate every waking hour to your goals, but it does mean making time for them each day. Whether it's writing for 30 minutes, learning a new skill, reaching out to a potential business partner, or simply reviewing your progress, each action moves you closer to your end goal. The key is showing up consistently regardless of your emotions or circumstances. You may not always feel motivated, but by establishing a routine and committing to the process, you remove the decision-making from the equation. You don't have to rely on feeling inspired or motivated to take action, just show up and do the work, even when you don't feel like it. Another important element of taking consistent action is perseverance. The path to achieving big dreams is rarely smooth. There will be obstacles, detours, and unforeseen challenges. Many people give up when things don't go as planned or when they encounter difficulties. But perseverance is the ability to keep going in the face of adversity. It's about maintaining a strong belief in your goals, even when things get tough. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to learn, grow, and become more resilient. Perseverance is what enables you to keep pushing forward when progress seems slow or when you encounter failure. Instead of seeing failure as a reason to quit, view it as a lesson that teaches you how to approach your goals more effectively. The ability to bounce back after setbacks is what separates those who achieve their dreams from those who abandon them. Taking consistent action also means being adaptable. The journey to success is often filled with unexpected twists and turns, and your original plan might need to change along the way. Being able to adjust your approach, try new strategies, and pivot when necessary is essential to maintaining forward momentum. While consistency is key, flexibility ensures that you remain open to new opportunities and are able to overcome challenges in creative ways. For example, if a particular approach isn't yielding the desired results, it may be time to explore a different method. Adaptability allows you to maintain progress even when things aren't going exactly as planned. Another essential aspect of consistent action is maintaining focus. It's easy to get distracted by the noise of everyday life or the myriad of other tasks and responsibilities you have. To make consistent progress toward your goals, you must prioritize your time and energy. This means saying no to distractions, avoiding time wasters, and staying focused on what truly matters. It also involves breaking your goals down into smaller, manageable tasks so you can maintain focus on one thing at a time. By eliminating distractions and focusing solely on the next step, you make it easier to stay in motion and keep making progress. Consistency also requires the discipline to push through difficult moments. Not every day will be filled with enthusiasm or motivation, but successful people don't rely on motivation alone, they rely on discipline. Discipline is the ability to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. It's a choice you make to honor your commitments, even when the task at hand is less than exciting or challenging. When you are disciplined in your actions, you remain consistent in pursuing your dreams, regardless of how you feel in the moment. Over time, the discipline you develop through consistent action will strengthen your willpower and build momentum, making it easier to continue taking steps toward your goals. It's also important to celebrate your progress along the way. When you take consistent action, it's easy to get caught up in the bigger picture and overlook the small wins. But every step you take is a victory. Celebrating your progress, no matter how small, helps you stay motivated and reinforces the importance of the journey. These celebrations can be as simple as acknowledging your accomplishments, sharing your success with others, or rewarding yourself with something meaningful. By celebrating, you create positive reinforcement that fuels your continued commitment to taking action. Finally, remember that taking consistent action is a long-term commitment. The process of achieving big dreams takes time, and there will be moments of doubt, frustration, and even exhaustion. However, the act of consistently working toward your goals is what propels you forward, even when the finish line seems far away. The longer you stay in the game and continue taking consistent action, the closer you get to realizing your dreams. The power of persistence, discipline, and focus will eventually lead to success, even if the journey is not always easy or straightforward. In conclusion, taking consistent action is the foundation that transforms dreams into reality. It's about showing up every day, doing the work, staying disciplined, and overcoming challenges. Consistent action creates momentum, builds resilience, and allows you to make steady progress toward your goals. While the path may be filled with obstacles and setbacks, it's your ability to keep moving forward that will ultimately determine your success. Through perseverance, focus, and adaptability, you can make your dreams a reality, one consistent step at a time.
Believing in yourself and maintaining a positive mindset are foundational to achieving big dreams. At the core of every success story, from entrepreneurs to athletes, artists to leaders, is a deep-rooted belief in their ability to succeed. Without this belief, it becomes incredibly difficult to take the necessary risks, overcome obstacles, and persist through challenges. When you dream big, believing in yourself is the most powerful tool at your disposal. It's the fuel that drives you, the armor that protects you from self-doubt, and the inner strength that keeps you moving forward when things get tough. The importance of self-belief cannot be overstated. It serves as the cornerstone of confidence and the foundation upon which all actions are built. When you believe in yourself, you develop an unwavering conviction that you can achieve your goals, regardless of how daunting they may seem. This belief empowers you to pursue your dreams with vigor, tackle challenges head on, and take on risks that others might shy away from. It's the internal strength that makes you unshakable in the face of adversity, because when you truly believe in your abilities, setbacks don't seem like failures. They become lessons and opportunities for growth. One of the most significant challenges to self-belief is the fear of failure. Many people are held back from pursuing their dreams because they are afraid of falling short or not living up to their own expectations. However, the reality is that failure is not something to be feared. It is an inevitable part of the journey. Every successful person has encountered failure at some point. What separates those who achieve their big dreams from those who give up is the ability to view failure not as a reflection of their worth or ability, but as a valuable learning experience. When you fail, you don't lose. You gain insights that help you improve, refine your approach, and grow stronger. The most important thing is to keep going, learn from your mistakes, and not let setbacks diminish your belief in yourself. Self-belief also requires you to silence the negative voices, both external and internal, that may try to undermine your confidence. Often self-doubt stems from the opinions of others or our own inner critic. People may tell you that your dreams are too big or unrealistic, and it can be easy to internalize those messages. However, it's crucial to understand that others' opinions are not necessarily a reflection of your potential. Many successful individuals were initially told they couldn't achieve their dreams, only to prove the doubters wrong. Similarly, your own inner critic, those negative thoughts that tell you you're not good enough, smart enough, or capable enough, must be actively challenged. The more you push back against these negative thoughts, the less power they hold over you. Every time you silence the inner critic and replace self-doubt with positive affirmations and belief in your abilities, you strengthen your self-belief. One of the most effective ways to cultivate self-belief is through positive self-talk and affirmations. Your thoughts shape your reality, and when you consistently tell yourself that you are capable, resilient, and worthy of success, you begin to believe it. Start each day with a few affirmations, statements that reflect the qualities and abilities you want to embody. For instance, I am capable of achieving my dreams. I am resilient in the face of challenges, or I am worthy of success. These affirmations help to reprogram your mind, replacing limiting beliefs with empowering ones. Over time, this positive self-talk will become ingrained in your thought patterns, allowing you to approach challenges with greater confidence and resilience. Visualization is another powerful tool in strengthening self-belief. Visualizing yourself achieving your dreams creates a mental image of success, which helps to build belief in your abilities. Take time regularly to close your eyes and imagine yourself living your dream life. Whether it's launching a successful business, completing a marathon, or becoming a published author. Visualize the emotions, the details, and the sense of accomplishment you will feel. This mental exercise not only reinforces your belief in your ability to succeed, but also creates a clear picture of what success looks like. The more vividly you can imagine your success, the more real and attainable it becomes in your mind. It's important to note that self-belief is not about being arrogant or overconfident. It's about having a grounded belief in your ability to learn, grow, and achieve your goals. True self-belief recognizes that while you may not have all the answers or skills right now, you are capable of acquiring them through effort and perseverance. This mindset allows you to take action without fear of being perfect or having everything figured out. It's the confidence to take the first step, even when you don't know exactly how you will get to the finish line. When you believe in yourself, you understand that success is a journey, and each step forward, no matter how small, is progress. Another aspect of self-belief is resilience. Resilient people bounce back from failure, criticism, or adversity with greater determination. They don't let challenges or negative experiences define them. Instead, they use these obstacles as opportunities to learn and grow. The more you build your resilience, the stronger your belief in yourself becomes. You begin to trust that no matter what setbacks you face, you have the ability to overcome them. Resilience and self-belief go hand in hand because your ability to stay strong in the face of difficulties reinforces your belief that you are capable of handling whatever comes your way. Believing in yourself also means trusting the process, even when things don't unfold as quickly as you might like. Big dreams often require time and patience, and it's easy to lose confidence when progress feels slow. However, true self-belief means having the patience to stay the course, even when immediate results are not visible. Understand that success is not always instant, and the process of working towards your dreams is just as important as the end result. Every day you work towards your goals, even when it feels like little progress is being made, you are building the foundation for future success. Trusting the process allows you to maintain your self-belief and stay committed to the long-term vision rather than getting discouraged by temporary setbacks. Support from others can also play a significant role in reinforcing your belief in yourself. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, encourage you, and believe in your potential. Positive reinforcement from others can help to bolster your self-confidence, especially during moments of self-doubt. Having a support system can remind you of your strengths, celebrate your successes, and offer encouragement when challenges arise. While self-belief is ultimately an internal practice, external support can be an invaluable resource to help you maintain your confidence and motivation. Lastly, self-belief is a continuous practice. It's not something that you achieve once and for all. Like any skill, it requires regular nurturing and reinforcement. As you continue to work towards your big dreams, your belief in yourself will naturally evolve. The more you take risks, face challenges, and achieve milestones, the stronger your self-belief becomes. And as you continue to believe in your ability to succeed, you'll find that your dreams are not only within reach, they are possible, achievable, and inevitable. In conclusion, believing in yourself and maintaining a positive mindset are essential to dreaming big and achieving great things. Self-belief fuels your confidence, resilience, and determination, enabling you to take the necessary steps toward your goals. By actively challenging self-doubt, practicing positive self-talk, visualizing success, and building resilience. You create a foundation of unshakable belief in your ability to succeed. Remember, every successful person faced obstacles, doubts, and setbacks. But they kept going because they believed in themselves, and so can you. Embracing failure as a stepping stone to success is one of the most crucial aspects of achieving big dreams. While the idea of failure often carries a negative connotation, it is an integral part of the journey toward success. In fact, many of the most successful individuals have failed numerous times before they achieve their dreams. Understanding the role of failure and learning how to embrace it can transform your perspective, increase your resilience, and propel you toward your goals. Failure is not a destination. It's a detour, a temporary setback that provides valuable lessons for growth. One of the biggest misconceptions about failure is that it means you're not good enough or that you will never succeed. Society often places a significant emphasis on success and achievement, leading many to believe that failure is something to be ashamed of. However, failure is not a reflection of your worth or potential. Rather, it is a natural part of the process of learning, growing, and evolving. Every failure provides an opportunity to evaluate what went wrong, understand your limitations, and make adjustments. The key to embracing failure is reframing it as a lesson rather than a defeat. When you encounter failure, it's important to avoid the trap of self-blame. It's easy to fall into the mindset that if you fail, you must have done something wrong or are somehow lacking. However, failure is not a sign of personal inadequacy. Instead of blaming yourself, focus on what you can learn from the experience. Ask yourself questions like, what didn't work? What could I have done differently? And what can I take from this to improve moving forward? By taking a step back and analyzing the situation objectively, you can gain valuable insights that will help you in the future. This process of self-reflection allows you to grow and evolve, ensuring that your failures are not wasted. Another important aspect of embracing failure is letting go of the fear of it. Fear of failure is one of the biggest obstacles people face when pursuing their dreams. The thought of failing can be paralyzing, preventing individuals from taking the necessary risks or stepping outside their comfort zones. However, if you let the fear of failure control you, you will never be able to fully pursue your dreams. It's essential to recognize that failure is not something to fear, but something to embrace. Every successful person has experienced failure at some point, but they didn't allow it to stop them. They saw failure as a necessary part of the process, one that brings them closer to their ultimate goal. One of the most powerful ways to change your relationship with failure is by adopting a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort, perseverance, and learning. People with a growth mindset view failure as a temporary setback and an opportunity for improvement. Instead of seeing mistakes as a reflection of their abilities, they see them as stepping stones on the path to success. This mindset encourages resilience as it allows you to bounce back from failure with renewed determination and a desire to learn. It helps you see challenges as opportunities to grow and expand rather than insurmountable obstacles. Additionally, understanding that failure is not the end, but rather part of the journey can be incredibly freeing. Many people hesitate to pursue big dreams because they fear that one failure will mean the end of their aspirations. The truth is that failure is often a necessary part of the process. It's rarely a straight line from where you are to where you want to be. Success often involves taking a few steps forward, experiencing failure, adjusting your approach, and then trying again. Each failure provides new information that helps you refine your approach and grow. The more you experience failure and learn from it, the closer you get to success